FEMA Lifelines, assumptive emergency scenarios, and response and recovery timelines are just some of the issues discussed today at the Sheraton Laguna Guam Resort. Office of Civil Defense Administrator Charles Esteves says the participation from Homeland Security and Civil Defense's federal, military, and private sector partners are going well, and he's excited to implement a new security measure training program.
We want to work with our local law enforcement agencies to train private security companies. There's specific tactics, techniques, and procedures that and security considerations when doing security for an emergency or disaster event that are kind of separate than your standard security type of operations.
One major assumptive emergency scenario brought up during today's workshop is the potential loss of access to Guam's main source of products and goods, the port. According to Port Authority of Guam Chief Planner Joe Havilana, the port is a hub for distribution to over 500,000 people in the region.
So if we lose access to the port, and you're looking at the bridge that goes into the port in between the PD itself, the main island, and into Guam Port Authority, if we lose that bridge access, that would cut off the port from the rest of the island. We've actually worked on several scenarios on how we can be able to prepare for that type of situation.
One scenario is via commercial and Navy vessels to ferry port employees and stakeholders back to the main island of Guam. Havilana says the port restoration has always been a main priority in terms of restoration after major catastrophic events. FEMA IMAT Response Division for Region 9 team leader Teresa Serrata says she's very impressed at the involvement and work ethic of the participants of the POCZU workshop. Serrata says that FEMA's role is to coordinate with the different task forces in order to streamline any support that is required of them via the newly established FEMA integration team.
They serve as liaison officers for us in case there is an event. And they also will assist whatever training needs that they have and let us know what's the requirement is.
Serrata says FEMA's integration team is important because they act as an advance team for the agency, especially in terms of communications between the local and federal government.
It's very helpful because everybody knows each other. You don't want to build a new relationship in the middle of a typhoon. You want to already have established relationships. That way you can already hit the ground running and assist you develop that trust, and it makes it much easier so that we can get the job done to support the survivors of Guam.
For Guam's News Network, I'm Julia Santos.